Greetings, everybody. It's Jim. Today we're going over the second in the Conan solo adventures for GURPS RPG. This is the only one not written by W.G. Armitrout. This one's written by Robert Trainer. And Conan was once a pirate. Okay, and this covers that part of his adventuring life where he finds his mate rather quickly, I might add, and they go off on some wild adventures. Today, we're going to be going over with you Conan and the Queen of the Black Coast. So the adventure is based on the book of the same name, Queen of the Black Coast by Robert E. Howard. And one thing I want to know right away, it makes me want to read the book, is the courtship between Conan and Beilit so quick as it seems in this, as in the introduction? Because the thing is, the introduction doesn't seem like just a synopsis. It seems like it's exactly how quickly as it happened. Mind you, things happen quickly in the Conan world, I'm sure. But at the same time, it just seems a little wild. See, the thing is, Conan is, and his cohorts are going to attack the Tigris. It's a pirate ship. And they go in and they slay a few people and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, Beilit comes out and says, "You are impressive. You will be my mate." And Conan kind of says, good idea. And that is it. And they're off plundering the world, right? That's about it. That's how it reads in the adventure. But it doesn't seem like there's any longer courtship than that. Maybe in the book it kind of expands, like it takes a few hours of discussing. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it. So I'm just curious to see how that plays out. HarnQuest has just started on Kickstarter right now, and what it does is it provides you with the latest in Harnworld supplements for the fantasy medieval role-playing setting that can be used with any system. It also gives you 50% off all PDF purchases while you are a HarnQuest subscriber. It's worth it just for the additional material alone, but getting that 50% off bonus, man, if you've decided that you like Harnworld at all, this is a savings that you can't ignore. Now here we have the back cover, which tells you everything you need to know about the adventure pretty much in a paragraph and one line. Allies, swordmates, lovers. There were no two deadlier pirates in the Hyborian age than Conan of Cimmeria, destined to be the greatest hero of his time, and Beilit, savage ruler of the southern buccaneers. Together they were Conan and the Queen of the Black Coast. Now they faced the supernatural horrors of haunted ruins on the Zarkaba River, and that's all you need to know right there. Basically, what I got out of this adventure, it was basically just like any of the adventures that David Pulver currently writes for the Fantasy Trip. Basically just, you're going out and you're just finding adventure. There's not necessarily an overarching theme. If there was one, I didn't encounter it. But it just seems like it's just a bunch of adventures and see where you end up. Now, the main thing that separates Queen of the Black Coast from all other adventures for Conan is the fact that you absolutely could play this non-solo if you wanted to. You could play the other ones non-solo too by breaking Conan down, but here, by default, you don't even have to do that. Basically, because of this crew manifest that you see to my left over here, there are over 80 crew members that you actually control and keep track of throughout your exploits in this adventure. Okay, you keep a track of how many hits they've taken, of course, if they're dead, and what current location they are at. So expect a lot of things happening there. You can use your imagination to wonder how that's going to pan out. But you could definitely have your friends playing a crewman, sub-chiefs, the chiefs, whatever. But you can definitely play with more people. And basically, without giving away too much, that should give you the idea of what's going to be happening here. You're going to be going here on a little adventure, a sub-adventure here, and you're going to get into some big fights because you're going to be having all these 80 crewmen that are probably going to die horribly along the way. So anyway, guys, that is the review of the Queen of the Black Coast. Definitely pick it up for just a few bucks at Steve Jackson Games or Warehouse 23 or Drive Through RPG for that matter, and I'll see you next video.